Hell yeah. Don't do it if it's not profitable. When we are creating business models, we have to think about turning the models that we currently know on their head. But there's some principles that have to hold true while we're doing that, right? And so the way that our current models exist in retail or consumer product goods in general, I make stuff, I sell that stuff, and then I make money off of all that stuff I sell, and I put that money into making more stuff. And it's just this cycle, right? And if we want to upend that to create revenue off of a different source of just making more stuff, the revenue still has to be produced if we want to survive and change it. So the question of, can it be profitable? Yeah, we have great examples of that today. I mean, Patagonia Wornwear is the perfect example. That is a massive business that has an entire team, the same exact structure as they do for their new products. And a lot of their C-suite, and especially in recent conferences and podcasts, have come, to the table saying we are fully profitable on this model. And I think that's a really incredible thing for the world to be able to know and see from a huge leader in the space like that. I really want to see it in all the verticals, not just in outdoor, right? We should be doing this in handbags, in outerwear, in sportswear, in every type of retail vertical, because it is possible. The key, however, is designing a program that's actually in line with the brand's values and that actually takes into account the scale that is needed to hit those right profitability inflection points. What I think is amazing is that we see so many brands today dipping their toes into the re-commerce pool. Let me try this, right? Let's see what this proof of concept is. We don't want to cannibalize our main line because we still need revenue to survive, but we want to try what's the right mix. And what I would say is think about it from the actual math. At what point do you make enough money where you don't actually need to make more stuff? And you can actually use consumers' closets as your additional supply chain. And how do you access your items? Every item you've ever created as a brand is an asset. So rather than thinking about it as this person owns it and then they can go and sell it, why don't you just go resell it? You've already paid the cost of goods sold. So how much will it cost you to acquire that item back? And at what level do you need to sell to actually become profitable? That is usually in the couple of thousands of items. It's not huge, but it's not 10, right? So there is this level of scale that's needed to achieve. And I think the best advice I ever got when I started in, the sustainability world was stop making cakes from scratch. Start learning from the cake mixes that are already on the shelf and then just make yours better. There's so much great trial and error and epic failures and things that we've already learned about this space. One of the big mistakes is that we see a lot of brands just go and start from scratch in-house. Learn from the people who have already been doing this for years. Take those learnings and then apply them, because you can be able to grow to that profitability years faster than we were able to do 10 years ago, right?